Hello everybody, MD Polo here. Today we take a quick look, it's going to be just a tabletop look, at the Sig Sauer P320 MAX. Now this is the souped up version of the XFive Legion. And this is designed and basically made by Sig Sauer's head of the competition team and one of the most accomplished competition shooters around, Max Michel. And you can see here it's on the optic, his logo is on the slide as well. And you can see that it's a Custom Works offering, and we'll go through all that. The gun has been safety checked. Here you see also his logo right here. And starting at the bottom, and while we're at it, I just want to give a full disclosure. This gun is not mine yet. I'm seriously considering it, but it's on loan from Range USA. And if you hear, not see, but if you hear some noise in the background, you might hear some shooting, some people. It's a very busy place, and I thank him for letting me take a look at this pistol. Starting at the bottom, it comes with four metal mags from Sig Sauer, and they are 21 round mags. So a very nice construction. You got the base plate. It's just a generic base plate. In some of their other offerings, you get nicer base plates, but I'm sure that'll do the job just fine. I'll let you take a look at it. So you have a very nice ample magwell, so there's no way you're going to miss that. And once again, I apologize for the lighting. It's a little difficult to film sometimes, not at your normal location. So it's a very nice magwell. It's detachable through this screw back here if for some reason you chose to not use it. And moving up to the grip, it's the same type of grip as you find in the XFive Legion, that is the tungsten infused. So not only there's tungsten powder and mixed in with the polymer, which makes it almost as heavy as a metal gun, but it gives you some flexibility from the polymer. But also, if it'll focus in there, you'll see that there's a channel in there, there's a rail in here, where you can also add tungsten weights. So you can play around with a weight, and also you can make it heavier if that's what you wish. Very nice texture all the way, back of the grip, front of the grip, and all the way to the top without any indentation here. But so you're going to get a very nice grip. You can see that it's got a very high undercut under the trigger guard, allowing you to get a high grip on the pistol. It's a very comfortable pistol to hold, and the ergonomics on this, at least for me, are very, very good. You've got a beaver tail, which allows you, again, with the undercut, to get pretty high on the pistol without any risk of getting slide bite. You got a little bit of texture in the front of the trigger guard. You don't have any texture on the bottom. You got enough room in here, even if you have very large hands, but you don't have an enormous amount of room if you're using gloves with this. Takedown process is the same with any other SIG. You lock the slide back and you rotate this down and pull the trigger, and the slide comes off. You've got a very large pick rail at the bottom, 5 slots, so you can pretty much put any light, anything you would like to put here. It is a heavy gun, like I said, because of the tungsten infused on the grip, that it doesn't have any of the tungsten rods in here for it to make it heavier. But just by itself, the way it sits right now with the optic, we're talking about 43.5 ounces. So it is a heavy gun, again, designed for competition. Some of you guys may carry something like this, not me, but it's definitely something that was designed for the carry optics division. Inside of the slide, you've got a very easy slide to manipulate. You got a 5-inch carbon steel match grade bull barrel. So Sig went all out on this one. Got a target crown here, metal guide rod. I hope the focus is catching up with me here. Just like in the XFive Legion, the slide is very, very easy to manipulate, and it's really on rails and butter. Very easy to manipulate. And sticking with the slide, you have slide serrations of this texture, this cuts in the back and in the front on both sides, and they wrap around the whole top. And one thing you're not going to see are sights. This gun does not have front or rear sights. It is designed 100% to be used with this red dot. And the red dot is the Romeo 3 Max, and this is a 6 MOA red dot that it is supposed to have 25,000 hours of battery life. If I didn't finish it, say it already, the finish on the barrel is nitron. It's a nitron finish. Going back inside to the guide rod, the guide rod comes with 2 springs in the box, 12-pound and a 14-pound spring. But also those springs are compatible. It's a non-captured spring, and it's compatible with 1911 springs. So if you have special springs you like to use for your 1911, special weights, you can really fine-tune this to your specifications because it does take the 1911 springs. The chassis system, as you know, is their serialized number is the chassis, is a modular system, and you got the flat trigger, the skeletonized trigger, but the chassis system is stainless steel, as you can see in there. So it's a very nice chassis, it's a very nice trigger system, so you can just pop it out and put it into another. Let's say that you like this trigger system better and you also have an XFive Legion, you can just pop the chassis out and put it into your XFive Legion, no problem whatsoever, or vice versa. Now looking at the trigger, like I said, 90 degree skeletonized flat trigger, and has been tuned up a bit by the Custom Works. So you come here, you come to the wall right there, so it's very little travel there. You're at the wall, you push through. Yeah, it's 3.5 pounds, as I measured it a bit earlier. And the reset, there, a little bit of travel. Boom. So if you're going to compare it to a 1911 trigger, you're not going to get there. But for a striker fire trigger, this is very good. Is it that much better than the regular XFive Legion? In my opinion, not that much. I mean, you're splitting hairs, maybe a little bit. But again, very nice. I like it. I like this pistol a lot, although I'm a very big fan of the XFive Legion. Is this worth another $500, $600 on top of the XFive Legion? I don't know. That's up to you. For my use, my purposes, I would be very pressed to spend the extra money on this. But stranger things have happened. So letting you take a quick look at things here. So I'm pushing the 10-minute mark, 8-minute mark on the video, so I'm going to cut it short. I'm trying not to do 25-minute videos anymore if I can help it. But here it is, the Sig Sauer P320 MAX, the Max Michel. What do you think about this? Do you think it's worth the money? Would you buy it? Do you own it? I really would like to know what your impressions are. And I would like to thank once again Range USA for allowing me to film this at their location. And please remember that I upload videos every Friday morning, when I can on Wednesday mornings as well. I'm really trying to get to 15,000 subscribers this month, and you can help me if you feel that I've earned it by subscribing, because YouTube tells me that about 90% of my viewers are not subscribed to the channel, so that would be of big help. Hit that like button if you feel that I've earned it. Also, I'm very active on Instagram, and there you can see what's coming on the channel way before it hits YouTube, so if you're curious and would like to give me a follow there, I would appreciate it as well. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, God bless.